What's up YouTube? It's your boy Max here. Storytime video for y'all, and it's a true ass fucking story. I was almost jumped by a Kung Fu master. Alright, so this story takes place summer of 2018. I was 18 at the time, and me and my friends were gonna go meet up because we wanted to hang out. Alright, so it was me, my boy Frankie, and two other people I was friends with at the time. We meet up at like 7 o'clock, and we're like, hey, let's go get Burger King, and then we'll go play pool. To be honest, me and Frankie were really good at pool, and we just wanted to flex because we knew they were shit. We were just gonna kick their ass. Bruh. So we go to Burger King, right? We're still waiting for one of my friends, and we're just eating our shit. You know, we were just fucking around. I think I still got some snaps from that day. I was like eating the burger through the wrapper or some shit. It was some 2018 shit. And, you know, eventually our other friend gets there, and he's like, yo, let's go. So we walk out the Burger King and we're trying to go to this pool place, right? It's in Queens, New York, and the pool place was probably like around 6 or 7 blocks from the Burger King. So we get to the pool place, and just as I expected, me and Frankie wrecked these motherfuckers. They was just ass, bro. I didn't know you could be that ass at pool. One of them was like hitting the pool like with the stick like this, and then he even like hit the light and the lamp fell out. Balls are going everywhere. I know the owners was tight because he kept looking at us and he was telling us like to keep the balls on the table, and that shit was a shit show. Bruh. So like an hour or two passed and we're like, all right, we're kind of done with this. Let's just walk around. So by this time, you know, it's like 9 o'clock at night. It's pretty dark outside, and we leave the pool place and we're just walking down the block. So as we're walking down the block, you know, it's 4 of us. It's late at night. We're all dressed in like whatever, hoodies and shit. And we see some guy, we're walking down this way, and some guy crosses the street and he like goes in front of us and he starts walking in front of us. And mind you, there's like 4 of us right in front of him. He has his earphones on and he was playing some like mobile game on his phone. I'm gonna just say it was Clash of Clans. So we didn't pay no mind to him. We were still just talking and joking around to each other, and he was just walking in front of us. But he was walking type slow, I ain't gonna lie. So one of us makes a joke, and it wasn't about him in any way. We were just joking to each other. And all of a sudden he just stops and he turns around and he's like, y'all talking to me? And we're like, no. And he's like, I could've swore I heard y'all talking to me. And we're like, nah, bro, we're not talking to you at all. We're just talking to each other. And he's like, oh, sure. And mind you, I'm thinking in my head, like, this guy's shorter than me. Bruh. And everybody else was taller than me. So there was 4 of us, 4 grown guys. I was taller than him by like probably like this much. And Frankie's like this much taller than me. And the other ones are probably like a little shorter than Frankie. So I'm wondering, I'm like, yo, why is this guy trying to start shit with 4 guys that could kick his ass? And I'm not saying we're gonna kick his ass in any way. We're not violent like that. But I'm just like, why would you? I would never think to go start some shit with 4 guys, like at night. That doesn't make any sense. So Frankie's like, nah, bro, like we're not talking to you. Just keep walking. Like we're really not even talking to you at all. You're bugging out. And you would have thought like any normal person, he would have just, all right, my bad, and just kept walking. Nah, this motherfucker's crazy. Bruh. He didn't even look crazy or anything. He was still on his phone, but he's like, oh nah, y'all better not be talking to me. You better watch who you're talking to, and this and that, and this and that. And you know, I understand, maybe we were in the Bronx or in Brooklyn and it was some intimidating ass guy who had like a gun on him and could kick our ass. But this was a short little Asian guy. Like, I ain't gonna front. And I'm not saying Asians aren't intimidating. I'm just saying like, he was shorter than all of us and he was playing Clash of Clans on his phone. It was hard to take him serious. But I shit you not, this motherfucker stood there for like 2 minutes trying to start some shit, and we swore that this man was a Kung Fu master. To be honest, to be starting some beef with some 4 grown guys that could kick your ass, you either need to have a gun on you, which he didn't look like he had, or be a fucking professional fighter where you could kick all 4 of our asses, because this guy was talking some shit. We're not even trying to threaten the guy or anything. We're just like, yo, hopefully he don't got a gun. But at the same time, he did not look like the type of person to have a gun on him. Like, in New York, you can't even just have a gun like that. So we're like, he doesn't look like the type to legally be holding a gun. And I know that's something you probably shouldn't assume, because like, let's say he did and he shot us all, but like, we were really not even like trying to start beef with him at all. We're just like, yo, bro, keep walking. And eventually he crossed the street and he just kept walking across looking at us. And we're like, yo, bro, this motherfucker crazy. So we're all just speculating like, bro, which martial art should this motherfucker have known to really be starting beef with us? And we all came to the conclusion that he must have been a Kung Fu master. So we just walk home. You know, we saw him walking across, staring at us still for like 3 other blocks, but eventually he turned and we walked home, and it was still a mystery to this day. Mind you, it was in my neighborhood and I remember his face, and I haven't seen him ever again since then. So maybe he moved, maybe he was just out for the night or some shit, but that motherfucker was crazy. So I got home, I tell my dad, and he told me the same thing. He's like, y'all gotta be careful because there's people out there with guns that could kill you. And I was like, yo, bro, we really tried to de-escalate this situation. I don't know what we could have done better, Like, we apologize even though we didn't even do anything. Well guys, I guess that's the end. That's the story of the time I was almost jumped by a Kung Fu master, or we're assuming he had to be a Kung Fu master, bro. I'm not even playing. Like, he must have knew Kung Fu or some shit. If you guys like storytime videos like this, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. It's been Max. Peace out.
People ask what it do. Could put a man on the nose. My boys playing my songs. My girl playing my flute. Ask me what I'm up to. Counting bands, they blue. I was playing my roles. Not a play on my toes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.